worked through the examples in the first video. So I've worked through all the examples. So you can kind of check your work. And so for example 6, I got C. And my work for that one sort of sits over here. So if you needed to pause the video to see kind of what I thought about rewriting it, Pythagorean theorem, 1 minus sine squared is cosine squared, and then 1 over cosine is equal to secant. For number 7, so I was reminding myself right here of what the Pythagorean identity is with cotangent and cosecant. So what I'm looking for is something that's equivalent to 1 plus cotangent squared of theta equaling cosecant squared of theta. Now you can move the 1 to the right and it becomes minus 1, but then you're looking for a positive cotangent squared. And this negative that's sitting right there makes that statement false. And so then that's why it's false. Okay, and then 8. So I drew the given off in the left margin. If sine of theta is 1/10, so I drew 1/10, and that means that your theta could be in quadrant 1, could be like right there. There could be theta, and that would give me a sine ratio of 1:10 with the missing leg of root 99 or 3 root 11. But you could also draw it in quadrant 2 as a reference angle. So that triangle still has a sine of 1/10 as a ratio. Its missing leg would be negative root 99 or negative 3 root 11. So since I only have one piece of information, I have to consider both triangles and use both as needed. So for A, cosecant of theta is the reciprocal of sine, so in both triangles, that's equal to 10 in both quadrants. Now here, sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. I don't even have to do any work. That's always true, right? It's a Pythagorean identity. Okay, for part C, tangent of theta. So two quadrants, 1 over 3 to 11 or 1 over negative 3 root 11. So, that's why it's plus or minus, and then I rationalize my denominator. Okay, D, that's an odd function. So sine of negative theta is negative sine of theta. So the opposite of 1/10 is negative 1/10, and that's true in both quadrants. E, secant squared. So remember, secant is hypotenuse over adjacent. So initially that'd be 10 over plus or minus, root 99. But then when you square it, it ends up being positive. So 100 over 99. And notice I left it as the unsimplified root 99 because I knew I was squaring. So that was easy to get 99. And then a little bit more simplification. I know, for example, for f1 minus cosine squared is sine squared. And then one of the sines cancels, so it's just 1 over sine, which is cosecant, which is going to be 10. So hopefully those made sense. I apologize for misleading you on the other video. But now we've completed all of that.